example, somebody wants to participate here. Anybody? Claudia already participated. Monica, for example, let's think about this expression or this example of Spain. What happened in Spain? For example, I can say something. Monica, let me just erase. For example, you can say something. In Spain, for example, in Spain, what's the obligation there? Or what is the tradition? How can you use supposed to? In Spain, I am supposed to kiss new people, let's say here, or people, on both what? Cheeks. This is what you have to do. You are supposed to kiss, the people you meet on both cheeks. But it depends. I may feel embarrassed. I may feel fascinated, for example. Okay? Now, next one. What is your name?
Omar.
Okay, Omar. Now, the same example here, except the same example in Japan. What happens in Japan? Omar, in Japan,
I am supposed.
Yes, I am supposed to remove my shoes. This is a culture shock. This is what it means, culture shock. Okay, I'll give you something here. I'll give you some, exercises that I brought with you that we can use. There you are. How many people do we have? I hope I have enough for you. There you are, Monica. Thank you. Amber. Monique. Areli. Claudia. Adrian. Charlie. Omar. Now, I don't have another one. Can you work with him? Yes? Alex, you work with this guy, please, very quickly. So, there is one example here that I wanted to use very quickly. What page is it about? 25. Let me use it here. Example, let's see, very quickly. Okay? Gala here. Edgar. Okay, you have your activity, right? Alex, you work with Omar in this case. So let's do the first one here. First of all, let's use these words. The way, I can describe my feelings. I may feel uncomfortable, confident, depressed, embarrassed, or fascinated. Very quickly, let's find the first one here. Who can start the first one? Alex, can you read the first example? In my country.
In my country, people never leave this. So when I feel vulnerable, I keep forgetting to tip waiters. I feel really embarrassed.
I felt really embarrassed. Do you know what is tip? Tip the waiters? Do you know what is tip the waiters? What is it? That is correct. When you go to a restaurant, do you tip the waiter?
Yes.
Yes. What's the tradition here? How much money do you leave? What is the percentage? 10%? Yes. Usually here is 10%, 15%. That is the tradition. I'll give you another example. If you go to New York, for example, have you ever gone to New York? No? Do you know the tradition there? You typically here, when you go to a restaurant, you tip the waiter for the service, right? You give a tip to the waiter. But if you go to United States, you go to New York, for example, if you call a taxi, you have a ride in a taxi, you have to pay the money for the ride. But you have to tip extra money to the taxi driver. Do you like that idea?
No.
Do we tip taxi drivers here? No. That is a tradition. This is culture shock. And if you go there, you have to adapt to these new feelings, to these new traditions. In Mexico, I never tip the taxi driver. I'm sorry, but here in New York, you have to tip taxi drivers. That is the tradition. Okay? So let's read another one here, guys. So I really felt embarrassed. Number one, okay, yeah, guys. So read